We've finally got a new Dragon Fist. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan Battle video. In today's video, we have the info and the animations for the upcoming Dual Dokkan Fest on JP Dokkan for the New Year celebration. The Wrath of Dragon Super Saiyan Goku, he's an STR type, and the Int Extreme Hirudegarn. This is really interesting. I mean, it's fitting for a New Year's celebration, Dual Dokkan Fest. Glad to see it's finally happening. So let's go ahead, let's dive in, let's take a look at these guys' animations and what they do and talk about what we could be seeing in this upcoming celebration. So we're going to kick things off with the animations. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pause the music here. We're going to go on over to the animations page. Now, they did split up the animations for this one, so we'll have Goku and Hirudegarn's animations here. So we'll give them both a watch. We'll go ahead, adjust your headphones, do whatever you need to do as we pull up the video here. Alright, so this is Hirudegarn's animations. Ooh, nice. Guessing this is his entrance animation. Next his super attack. Oh, looks pretty good. Look at that. Oh, nice. This is his giant form super attack, I'm guessing. Nice. Alright, so I definitely like Hirudegarn's animations. They are looking good. So let's go ahead, let's hop over. Let's take a look at Goku's animations. Let's see how they are looking. Of course they used that one. Well, that's cool. This is super attack. It's like transformation into Super Saiyan 3. So does he get all three categories in that case? Oh, nice. He has a counter. Or nullification. Wow, okay. Oh, that looks so good. Ooh, he has a super attack counter effect. And it's voiced. Oh, awesome. All right. Well, something looks a bit off on that, doesn't it? It's not just me. Well, interesting there. So we have the animations for both of them. Hirudegarn's animations definitely look a little better. Everything about Goku's animations looks all right, all the way up until the Dragon Fist. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just, you know, it's one of those that it looks really bad when they do the regular speed. We'll have to see what it looks like on the double speed that most people normally play on. Typically, when we have that, the animations tend to look a little bit better. It looks a bit wonky there, so we'll have to see. But let's waste no further time. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at what they are doing. Shout out to Garesh for getting these translations out there. So we'll kick it off with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He is a movie hero's final trump card. Category key 3, HP attack defense 170%, with 30% to Super Saiyan 3 or Kamehameha. Not a bad leader skill. The Super Saiyan 3 being the secondary kind of hurts him, though. I feel like that should have been one of his Well, I mean, it works either way, I think. It's still going to be a pretty limited category. Looking at his super attack effect, he's greatly raising attack for the turn, raising defense for the turn, and causing immense damage. Passive gives key 3, attack defense 200%. That's pretty good. Medium chance of performing a critical hit, high chance to evade enemies' attack. He gets an additional attack and defense 150%. When performing a super attack, he gains an additional 159. There it is. And chance performing a critical hit and chance to evade enemies' attack 20%. As the second or third attacker in a turn, gains an additional 159% attack and chance to perform a critical hit 50% when 59% or less, and a great chance to nullify unarmed super attacks aimed at this character. He does have a standby, which we did see, that is able to be used when 70% or less after 3 turns have elapsed, or after 3 turns. Otherwise, if you're not below 70%, 6 turns from the start of battle. So not bad. He has 5 turns for the standby and then activates a finish skill. His standby mode has... Here it is, down here at the bottom. He is unable to attack outside of when the finish skill is activated. He gets attack and defense 333%. He has an additional attack 159% for 1 turn from first appearance. He has a great chance to evade enemies' attacks, 70% chance to evade. He has an additional chance to evade enemy attacks by 20% when HP is 59% or below. So he could have up to, what is that, 80% chance to dodge, right? Or 90% chance, right? Because it said great chance. So great chance is, yeah, so 90% chance to dodge when 59% or below. You do get to see where the enemy's super attack is. And he gets all allies key 3 and defense 59% and gains an additional attack 330% and evades enemy attack during the turn where the finish skill is activated. So very nice. So basically he has the counter effect that activates with a 330% multiplier and evades the counter. So evades the super attack. So not too bad. It's not, I mean, we'll have to see in game, but it doesn't sound like it's going to be the most powerful standby we've had. I do like that it's the first standby I think we've had where like dodging is the mechanic, right? Or no, Goku, didn't World Tournament Goku have something like that? Either way, pretty interesting effect, and interesting that they locked the Dragon Fist behind a standby counter. At least it's not too hard to activate. Links are Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Over in a Flash, Limit Break in Form, and Fierce Battle. Categories: Movie Heroes, Final Trump Card, Super Saiyan 3, Kamehameha, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Goku's Family, Turtle School, Mastered Evolution, Bond of Friendship, Accelerated Battle, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Bond of Parent-Child, Earthbred Fighter. So not too bad, you know, typical Goku links, typical Goku category. So no surprises there. All in all, on paper, he seems like he's going to be pretty darn good. Maybe not the most powerful standby we got, but an interesting one to say the least. Let's go ahead and let's hop over. Let's take a look at Hirudegarn. So Hirudegarn is movie bosses or resurrected warriors. Category key 3, HP attack defense 170%. They gain an additional attack and defense 30% for characters who also belong on Legendary Existence and Transformation Boost. His super attack raises Ooh, nice. He's a defense stacker. I like that. His passive gives an entrance animation once upon the first attacking turn. He gets key 3 at attack and defense 100%. He gets a high chance of performing a critical hit for 5 turns and attack and defense 200%. He gains an additional attack 100% when attacking and a great chance to evade enemy attacks. Nice, they're both dodged. That's interesting. Okay, so 70% chance to dodge, we take those, right? Really, really good on a villain team. Villains need something like that, so we'll take that. It's the UI Goku of the villains team. We'll take this. He performs an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack during the turn in which an attack is evaded. Very nice. And gains an additional defense 10 for each attack evaded, max 50%. Nice. So he's actually going to be pretty darn tanky whether he evades or not. I like this. He does have the active skill transformation into giant form, which is able to be used when HP is 70% or less, or after 3 turns have elapsed, or after 6 turns, just like Goku. Same conditions. Now, once he transforms, he has key 3, attack defense 250%, gains an additional attack 150% when attacking, and gains an additional... Oh, wait, is this not a giant form? No, it's not. Looking at the categories, he's not on giant. Okay, so this is actually not a giant. This is strange. Okay, even though he's humongous. Whatever. Okay, so this is actually not a giant form. Alright, he gains an additional attack defense 100%. He has a high chance of performing a critical hit as the first attacker in the turn. He has an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. He has a great chance of evading enemies' attacks. He performs an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack during the turn in which an attack is evaded. He gains an additional 10% chance to evade enemies' attack and performs a critical hit for every attack evaded during the turn. Every time 3 attacks are evaded, the character will... Jeez! This dude is broken. He more or less can't be touched. Once you get that first 70% off, this dude is not getting touched, right? I mean, it'll go 80 and 90, which you still have a small chance, but I mean, realistically, that is a very, very small chance. And then to add on to that, he's getting extra super attacks and extra attack. Jeez. Wow. Like, there is a clear gap in these two characters. Like, no offense, Goku does seem good, but this... I mean, villains need this. And he has big bad bosses, too. Nightmare, Fear and Fate. Wow, you're like, dude, he is going to slot really well. On Time Travelers. Now, hold up a sec. Okay. Yeah, dude. He is going to wreck house on the villains team. My goodness. Especially... Right, when we think about things like Fusion Zamasu, that's what I'm thinking about right now. Like, when we think about things like that, like a character that could just straight up dodge all of those AoEs, like, this is insane. I am so glad they did this. Like, villains needed this, and yeah, I can't wait to see how he performs in game. Both of these guys seem good, but yeah, Hirudegarn is on another level. But that's not all we got. Aside from the information that was presented on Twitter, in game we got a couple big news announcements. We have a new Dragon Ball story, rehashing the Wrath of Dragon, and it'll give us this Trunks support memory. No idea what it does yet, but we will find out soon enough. The big thing is we're also getting a burst mode. Burst mode's always fun. We always do enjoy some of that. But we are also getting a new Super Battle Road for Joined Forces, and a new Battle Road, regular Super Battle Road for, what is this? Turtle School? And then the big news here, we have a new red zone for Movie Bosses 2. And looky here, who is on the screen. I'm sure he's not the final boss, but hey man, we get to fight Lilo in a Movie Boss red zone. So I'm all game for that. Who knows, maybe Hachiaka will be in this one too. Now what's neat about this is we will be getting a support memory, God of Destruction's Pride, for this one, which will grant us... I'm assuming it's going to have something to do with Beerus, as he, like Realm of Gods or Movie Bosses. Who knows? But it's interesting that it's focused on God of Destruction, Beerus, so maybe the final boss is a Beerus. If he is, that means he's a super class, and he's also Realm of Gods, which, you know, allows a lot of different units to activate their passive. So I'm really excited for that. Real quick here on the 200% leads, just to give you an idea. So this is Goku's 200% leads here, so shout out to Thad for putting this together. Not a bad deal. I don't know that I'd be running him as a lead, but I mean, you got some pretty powerful hitters here. You got the 7 years, you got both Vegito and the LR Super Saiyans, Gohan, although he's not going to work that well on this team, but he is there. And then on the villain side, on Hirudegarn, not the greatest team. I mean, it's your standard Movie Bosses team. It's what to be expected, right? You'll be running Frieza, you'll be running Cooler. Probably this new Bojack is actually pretty good. Resurrected Warriors, I mean, if you're running Resurrected Warriors, you're probably running the Friezas anyways. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot there that's outside of the normal Movie Bosses team. So... leader skills look alright, the characters themselves look great. I'm a little iffy on Goku's animations. We have to see what it looks like on the 2x speed, but I don't think it's that bad. It caught me by surprise for for sure. But otherwise, the characters themselves look really, really good, and I can't wait to test them out in-game. So, anyways, guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, what do you guys think of this new Goku in Hirudegarn? I am blown away by Hirudegarn, and I'm glad they handled him so well. Wish Super Saiyan 3 Goku was a little bit, I mean, not to say he's bad, but I just wish there wasn't as much of a gap, because, wow, Hirudegarn clears. So, guys, that's it for the video, if nothing else. Thanks for watching, and aloha.